The man with no lips. Dante looked back at the blue. They saw him first as a polite shape against impossible water crater. Lake doing that sapphire trick that makes the brain He stood on a narrow turnout below the rim, waving like a park volunteer guiding traffic. Khaki jacket. Sonat. The kind of wave that says all clear, trails open. Jess called. He nodded. Kept waving. They picked their steps down the pumice. The lake threw light up at their teeth. The man held steady arm up, palm out, the universal hello. Up close, the light stopped, being pretty. His face had all its pieces except the ones that finish a word. No lips, just pale, shiny skin drawn tight over teeth that didn't look bared so much as permanently mid. It wasn't gore, it was absence, the kind that makes your own mouth go dry in sympathy. Jess slowed. Tom didn't. You good? Tom asked the man, because Pacific Northwest manners survive anything. The man's jaw moved as if answering, a careful choreography of cheeks and teeth. No sound came. It felt like watching someone try to whistle through a zipper. Medical, Jess said, already reaching for the first aid kit, because that's who she is. The man lifted his palm higher as stop sign, soft but firm. Then he pointed past them, back up to the rim. Trail back. The way they'd come. Okay, Tom said, spooked into helpfulness. Back up. Got it. They turned. A rock slide had shaved the path they'd just danced down to nothing, noiselessly. Where their boot prints should have been, pumice dust now sloped clean into blue. The lake lay there like a secret, bottomless, perfect, patient. They reflexed toward the place they'd been, toes gritting near the edge. Jess grabbed Tom's pack. Tom swore. The air went thin in that way that says height is a kind of hunger. Hey, thank you, Jess said, spinning to offer the man a hand, a rope, a promise. No one stood there. Just a small turnout, a flat of rock big enough for one person and the absence of feet in its powder. The hat was gone. The wave had stopped. Jess's mouth remembered how to be a mouth. Did you? Tom shook his head, face wrung with the effort of not looking back at the water. Don't, he said, and neither of them did. They crab walked up, fingers scraping stone, lungs learning new prayers. At the rim, a ranger hustled over, radio hissing weather. Trails closed, she called. Just at a slip. You to see anyone else below? They looked. Te idinte. They said no because lying felt like keeping a promise they hadn't meant to make. Back at the lodge, they told the bartender, the polite version. He nodded in that way locals do when outsiders finally earn the town's favorite ghost. No lips, he asked. Jess flinched. That's what you call him. We call him what the old stories call him, the bartender said, polishing a glass that didn't need it. Prospector lost on the snow year. Frost took what it could. He made it to the rim anyway, waving for folks to stop where the cornice ended and the sky pretended to be ground. He set the glass down. Some help from a man who can't shout still counts. They slept badly in a room with a view, too blue to be quiet. Jess dreamed of saying thank you with her hands. Palms out, fingers wide. Tom woke at 2:11 to the sound of someone trying to whistle outside the door. A thin wind voice that stopped the second he looked. In the morning they left a tube of lip balm on the turnout rail, because humans cope with humor. The wind took it. Deleg didn't he? The video went viral because someone behind them had filmed the slight dust puff. Rocks, smoothing away the path into a clean erase. The comments argued CGI and wraiths, and how you can call a lake bottomless when it has only 1,949 feet deep. No one caught the man on camera. Everyone agreed the hat Jess drew in her retelling was the right kind. If you go with respect for edges. If someone waves you back from the blue, listen, even if the warning can't cross a mouth. Don't look for proof. Look for places where the trail pretends to go on and doesn't. And if a shape below the rim keeps waving long after your thanks would be rude, wave once more anyway. There are worse jobs than saving people without getting to say a single word about it.